it's Erin with Twirling down Main Street. If you're new to the channel, then welcome, and if you're not new, then welcome back. Today we are at Epcot for Epcot's Festival of the Arts. Here is the Festival of the Arts sign. There are less construction walls in Epcot up now because they've taken down the walls in front of the fountain. You can see the new spires. They look pretty fantastic. First up on our list of things to do today is ride Soarin'. Soarin' is a 20-minute wait. It was about a 10-minute wait total to ride Soarin'. We ended up in C2, which our favorite is B1 as far as seating arrangements. So you can see in the video how it was kind of curved because we were off to the side, and then you can see feet above us. Not ideal, but you can't request specific seats right now because of the physical distancing measures and stuff that they have to do. So you just kind of get what you get, and sometimes you luck out, sometimes you don't. Now we are headed, I think, to World Showcase to start eating some food for Festival of the Arts. So Epcot is still under a lot of construction. This whole center part, all the buildings are just ripped out. But also right here, across from the land, is where the expression section is, which is a paint by number mural. And so you get a little cup full of paint, you get to paint 3 dots that match the color that's on the paint. There's a long line for it right now, so we might do it later. So as we're entering World Showcase, you can see there's this giant barge that's in the middle of World Showcase Lagoon, and that's going to be part of Harmonious, which is their new fireworks show. Supposedly during the day it's going to have some sort of water feature or something, so it's just not out there. But right now it is, and it's interesting. I stand corrected, there are now 2 barges out here. They actually have a paper passport this time because at Food and Wine they did not. So you can get stamps for things that are on the colorful walk of cuisine, wonderful walk of colorful cuisine. And then it has all the different dishes in here. And things that are gluten-free are marked with an orange G. So I actually did a video where I talked about all the different menu items that are available for Festival of the Arts. So I'll link that video right here and down below. First up is the Artista Hambriento, which is in the Mexico section of the park. So we got the chili relleno, the pork belly pastor, and the taco de chocolate. This is the taco de chocolate, the chocolate taco, the pork belly, and the chili relleno. They all look really good and they all smell really good. Y'all, oh my gosh.
That was good.
All of that was fantastic. Nick took a bite of the pork belly and was just like, it's so good. The chili relleno was good. The chocolate taco was really good. I would recommend all of those. Yeah, I'd get everything again. Fantastic. Next, we're going to go into the Mexico Pavilion and ride the Grand Fiesta Tour.
We got to.
It is very empty inside this pavilion, which normally it's pretty crowded in here, so this is a nice change of pace. So some things happened with Donald, and he was missing from the ride, and they replaced him with a plant. So I've seen a lot of people showing that on Instagram and stuff, and it was kind of funny to see. Nick didn't notice it first until I pointed it out. Now we are at La Cava del Tequila, and we're gonna get some margaritas. I got the horchata. What'd you get? The dragon?
The dragons.
And they're both really good. So Nick's came with black ant salt, which We were naive. We just kind of assumed, oh, it's just some black salt. Nick tricked me into drinking or eating some. He didn't know, or supposedly he didn't know. I googled it. It's actually ants. They freeze dry them and then chop or like pulverize them and then mix it with salt.
You have something to add to your fun facts now.
Yeah, so I have eaten ants on purpose. Margs were fantastic. I don't know that I would get the horchata one again just because it was really sweet. I knew it was sweet going into it, but I don't know. His tasted fantastic, so I would get the Dragon one. Now we are headed to Norway because it says Frozen Ever After is a 20-minute wait. I think that's what it said. So we're gonna see. I think that's a lie though, because that line looks kind of long. We're gonna do it though, because Nick's never ridden it before. And we're here all day. The line for Frozen starts in between the China and Norway pavilion. Thank you. When I ran the Walt Disney World Wine and Dine Half Marathon, this was actually where we exited out of Epcot to go to the finish line in the Epcot parking lot.
Do you want to build a snowman for spending me and you? We're going up to Elsa's Ice Palace.
My sister's magic night.
Are you ready to see Elsa?
They were born ready.
Frozen Ever After was right at a 15-minute wait, so that's really not that bad considering the line starts way outside of the pavilion. Don't be scared of those physically long lines because they really go pretty quickly because they're just long due to the fact that they have to distance people out 6 feet. Now we are headed into the China pavilion. Actually, there wasn't anything we were interested in doing in the China pavilion, so we are continuing on. Part of Festival of the Arts is that there are little booths that artists have their artwork that you can buy. And sometimes the artists are there and will sign your artwork. So they're also screen printing shirts right here. These trains over here, I showed y'all this with Food and Wine, but the trains in Germany, the little banners match the festival that's happening at Epcot. We are headed into La Arte de Mangiare. I don't know. Nick wants their lobster ravioli. This is in Italy pavilion. Nick got the lobster ravioli. It's $15.
I think so.
And it's only 2 ravioli. That's kind of sad looking. Moment of truth.
It tastes very good. Not worth $15, but it's good.
You can see the lobster in there. Another part of Festival of the Arts is you get to actually like take your picture inside of famous paintings. So I'm gonna go inside and it shows you what the painting is. So this is the Scream. And then this one is Mona Lisa. A lot of the construction walls also have paintings on them that you can pose in front of. So this one you can pose like you're a butterfly. At the American Pavilion, right across from it at the stage, they have the animation experience. So just like over at Rafiki's Planet Watch when we did that, I'll link the video down below. You can do that here in Epcot right now. We skipped a couple countries, but we're now in between Morocco and France at Vibrante y Vivido. We're gonna get a pupusa. So it says, savor the bold flavors of South American cuisine, feast your eyes on the artwork of Disney legend Mary Blair, and celebrate the rich cultures of the continent that inspired her iconic style. I didn't know her style was inspired by South America. We got the blue corn pupusa, and we got a stamp on our wonderful walk of colorful cuisine for blue. This is the blue corn pupusa, and it looks fantastic. It's very colorful. So we were walking and I was looking and I noticed the Cosmic Rewind building kind of blends into the sky.
If there were no clouds, you wouldn't be able to see.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to tell if there weren't clouds up there. So that's really nice that it doesn't seem to affect the skyline that much.
Unlike Test Track.
Yeah, Test Track just over there looking all metal and everything. That's pretty neat.
And that dang ball over there.
I know. Our pupusas were fantastic. That was really good. The 2 of them were the same price as the one lobster ravioli that Nick got, but they were really good. I eat pupusas a lot and they're better than the frozen ones I get at the grocery store. Everything we've had so far has been really good. Now we are in France and I think we're gonna stop by and get a macaron that's not part of the festival, but they're just here all the time, but we really like them. Just kidding. First we're gonna stop by the France booth and get the creme de brie and petit pain.
That.
I don't speak French. It's basically cheese in a bread bowl.
Yes.
All right, I'm trying some cheese. It's just pure cheese. It's very cheesy, I don't know. Like it's kind of like mac and cheese. It's really rich.
Yeah, it's brie.
Yeah, it's good. While we're in France, we gotta check out, they just opened this new area this week. And it's back the new section of France where Ratatouille is gonna be. Ratatouille is not open yet, but this area of France is.
That's pretty.
You can see the Skyliner and the boat. There's more seating area back here. Really pretty building facades. Construction walls. And that'll go back where Remy's is. But the Skyliner goes right over this area. So there's bathrooms back here as well. And then it looks like this is the stroller area for Remy's, which again is back behind there. Looks like this is gonna be the new crepes place. And there's the Skyliner. Very cool. Last time we were here in October, these shops, the perfume shops, were closed. But they are back open. We are headed to the very back, around this corner, to Artisan des Glaces. This is my chocolate macaron that I got, and it has chocolate gelato in it. I heard the music start changing, so I came over here, and here come the princesses. We always end up being on a side by ourselves, but it means the princesses never look at us because there's other people on the other side. Oh well. So here's a plaque that shows what Harmonious is going to look like and then what those barges are going to look like during the day. So they're going to have water shooting out of them. And I suppose that won't be such a bad sight. We are going back into World Showplace, which is in between the UK and Canada. So they have some food booths and a lot of art booths in here, and then they sometimes have performing arts throughout the day. So we actually bought a piece of Larry Dodson artwork. You can't take pictures of it, but we got it signed by him because he was here, so that was really cool. And yeah, so now we are in line at Festival of Favorites to get the chocolate chip cookie that looks like a artist palette. I got the charcuterie because it looked a whole lot better than the charcuterie I got at Food and Wine. And Nick got this adorable cookie. You can like paint with it. Maybe, kind of. Look at that. Mix them together and make green.
Please welcome Art Defying Gravity.
This is exciting. Dip that was on here was fantastic, and a couple of the cheeses, like this cheese, is fantastic. Everything else, and I don't know what's on it because there's no list anywhere, but everything else is kind of eh. All right, we just came out of World Showplace and the Jameters are performing. We've made our way to Canada, and I wanted to show y'all the best water fountain in all of Epcot. It is this one right over here. So the reason why that water fountain is so good is one, the water that comes out of it is very cold, and two, the water arcs high enough out of it that you can refill the water bottle all the way to the top. So that's our favorite water fountain. That's gonna be part one of our trip to Epcot today. I'm gonna split it into two parts so it's not excessively long, but be looking for part two to come out sometime soon. Thank y'all so much for watching. Wear your mask, wash your hands, be safe, and we'll see you later.